So then you're wanting an answer and you're not sure how you're going to get the answer. But then, like, say you want to know, hey, am I supposed to trust this person or not? Right? You're asking God, do I trust this person, right? And then you don't know if you're going to get that answer or not. You're not going to get like a specific yes or no, but what you will get is that person will display some type of behavior and there will be some sort of event. And whatever happens in that event will tell you yes or no. Okay, so it's the person's behavior because God uses people as a vessel. So if you ask and conversate with God and then observe the people around you. However, this only works if you are able and have the capacity and the ability to be incredibly honest, not only with yourself, but with others. Because you have to be able to have the discernment to observe and to intake somebody's behavior or somebody's reaction or whatever is happening, whether it's a job or, it's a person that you're dealing with or it's just a thing. You have to be able to observe the person or the thing for what it is, not for what you want it to be and not for how you feel about it yourself. You just have to be an objective observer. And then when you have that objective observation, you understand what you're getting from it, not what you want to get from it. That's the thing, is you have to observe it objectively and not as you want it to be, right? So say you want the answer to be like, yes, you're supposed to move forward with this person, but their behavior is insane, then you can't. So even though you want it to be a yes, you want to frame this person's behavior, you want to view this person's behavior as positively because that's what your brain wants, right? That's what you're wanting. But you have to step outside of that because sometimes what you want is not good for you and sometimes what you want is not what God's plan is, right? Or like divine source, whatever the freak you want to call it. Anyway, sometimes that's not the freaking plan, dog. So like you really have to step outside yourself and say, hey, is that the behavior and the patterns? Is this the environment? Is this what we want the future trajectory to be? Is that what God wants for me? You really have to put it in that perspective. And is this what future me would want? And not like me in this moment. You really have to be objective and honest about the behavior, the environment, the situation. You really have to have that honesty to get a clear, direct answer.